Welcome back, friends. Unlike yesterday, I know what today's day is. Today is day 45. Shit. Today is day 55. Oh boy. Today is day 55. Today I wanted to talk about how to decrease stress in your life, but also achieve great things. The best number one way to achieve great things with the minimal amount of stress required to achieve the great thing is take small incremental steps every single day and don't stop. Keep tweaking it, keep improving it, but take small, consistent steps every single day. You need to build habits that will allow your brain and your emotions to handle the new load that you're trying to put on yourself. You're trying to accomplish something different out of your life. That's a hard thing to do. It's hard to change. And what you're going to find is if you make a big goal, I want to lose 30 pounds this year. Most people don't even say this year. Most people say I'm going to lose 15 pounds in a month or something crazy like that. And what you do when you do this, when you set these big, grand goals, it'll get you motivated. But what you'll find is motivation runs out because motivation is a fleeting feeling. And your other feelings, like comfort and relaxation and boredom and stress and anything else that's going to get in the way of this goal, is going to hit you like a ton of bricks. But the way to counteract this is to set micro goals. Micro goals achieved daily, given enough time, are going to have tremendous impact on you, your emotional state, your physical state, your financial state, anything you set these micro goals for. You'll be able to make actual progress. Because if you have a goal and you want to learn Spanish, that's a hard thing to do. What's not a hard thing to do is take 5 minutes a day to learn how to use a new word. 5 minutes a day to do a Duolingo practice. That's an easier way to accomplish those goals. And you're much more likely to stay consistent because your goal is not to learn Spanish. Your goal is to practice for 5 minutes. We brush our teeth twice a day for 2 minutes each. And that's enough of a consistent habit to protect your teeth long term. It doesn't take a whole lot. That's only 4 minutes a day. What 4-minute habit can you do every single day that by the end of the year, you're going to be at least a novice, a beginner at a skill that you want to have? That by the year 5 of doing this habit every day, you're going to actually have a grasp of the concepts and the skills that you're trying to learn. That's much easier to do than sitting down and blocking out a huge portion of your day to go for a run that's going to be 10 miles long today. I'm going to go do 10 miles and I'm going to do 10 miles every single day. You know what's going to happen? You're going to be unable to do the 10 miles on day 6. And it is so much more of a time commitment to be able to do that, and it's going to mess up other areas of your life. But what you can do is you can do these little mini side quests of goals, these little daily goals to try new things, to figure out new things. You don't need to become a pro at anything. But what you can do is you can achieve more and try out new activities, new hobbies, new skills, new jobs in small increments. And you're going to stick with those because that's much easier. Your goal is so attainable. If your goal is to open a book every single day and read 1 page or more, but just 1 page fulfills the goal, you're going to get that dopamine spike. And the feelings that go with achieving a goal are going to propel you to do it again tomorrow. That's what I've noticed about these videos. Today's day 55, and this is just something I do. I haven't questioned videoing myself. I haven't questioned making one of these because my goal is just to make a video. I have no time length. I have no objective other than to get some thoughts down. Click the button, make a video. And I've stayed consistent with it for 55 days, not even thinking about it because it's such a small part of my day. These average about 10 minutes long, and then I move on with my day. That's it. You can achieve greatness. You just have to broaden your time horizon. You won't gain. If you have these high-reaching goals and you want to achieve them this year, it's going to be very hard if you don't break them into smaller goals that'll help propel you to the big goal. It's about the journey to get there and making that journey as easy as possible, because we are creatures of habit and we like consistency and we like to stay comfortable. You know what's not a big wrench in your life? A 5-minute task. Do something for 5 minutes that will push you towards something you want to be able to do this year. But if you do that every single day, you're going to be very close to that goal, if not achieving it just how you want to. And then over 5 years, you're going to be so far along. But emotionally, that is so much easier to handle because you can do anything for 5 minutes. Almost anything. You can do almost anything for 5 minutes. I think you're going to find that 5-minute micro goals that push towards what you want to achieve in life is going to give you such a more invigorating life. You're going to be energized to go after more things, pick up more hobbies, pick up more skills. You can max out yourself and the things you're capable of and get a pretty decent understanding and skill set of any task, any field of study, if you take 5 minutes a day and consistently learn about it. You're going to be much better off than spending hours a day for the first month and then giving it up and quitting. You're going to be much further along. It's like the tortoise wins the race. The rabbit gets tired. The rabbit has to rest. The rabbit has to slow down because he's sprinting. But if you do these consistent daily practices, your life at the end of the year will be so much better. So try that today. Try a 5-minute exercise to do something. Something you want to achieve, put 5 minutes of effort towards it. I know it seems like nothing, but at the end of the year, you're going to be so much further along than you could ever realize. But you got to try. And emotionally, that is the first step, the first hurdle, and it's the largest. Is just to start. So if you make it easy to start because you can achieve your goal within 5 minutes, your likelihood of achieving the goal goes up tremendously. So try that today and see what you think of it. Because I have found great success and great enjoyment in chasing these micro goals and doing them consistently. I promise it'll make your life better. I love you guys. Go be the good in the world. And I'll see you tomorrow.